Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. If you're joining in for the first time, my name is Kim Dent, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I've been a demonstrator for 21 years. Tonight, I'm going to be demonstrating two cards. One is a Christmas card, and the other one is a fall card. Before we get started, though, there's a couple of things that I want to share with all of you. Hello, Kathy. If you're jumping in or tuning in, I guess I should say, please say hello so I know that you're watching tonight. If you found me from my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a video. And please tell your friends if they're crafty or they love stamping. Hello, Mom. Hi, Lynn. Hello, hello, everyone. Let's see if we get a few more. Hello, Jill. Hello, Patty. Hi, Mary. All right. I think I'm going to get started. Hello, Kathy. So if you're joining, I think we've got, I can see 7 right now, 7 viewers, 8, yay. Comment and let me know if any of you watched the World Card Making video or demonstration yesterday event. I'm just kind of curious to see how many of my team members and my customers tuned in. Hello, Carol. Yay. Yay, Lynn. I thought you would be. Hello, Kelly. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, yay, Jill. I know, Jill. Jill has not been able to join us at stamp classes, so she was thrilled to watch World Card Making Day. I want to let all of you know, I posted in the group today that if you... Sandy, hi. Okay, so Patty just said she was busy yesterday. I posted a link. So the event was recorded, and I think it was about 2.5 hours, but because it's recorded, you can stop and start at any time. So I did post that in the group this morning. So please go in. It is well worth the watch. There were 3 cards we made. I'm going to show you 2 of mine that I was able to stamp along with the demonstrators. And then there were lots of tips and techniques shared and some sneak peeks of a new products that are coming out. So I'm going to talk about them, but if you have a little bit of time, go in and click on that link that I posted today. I think it says something like, if you missed World Card Making Day, you can click here and watch it. It was a lot of fun. Oh, good. Yay, Kathy. And who did I see? Sandy. Sandy's back from vacation. So, all right. I'm going to flip my camera. Oh, I know. This is one thing before I get started. I have a new phone. And so I don't have the external mic hooked up. So if you can just comment while I'm syncing my laptop. Hi, Allison. If you can hear me and there isn't any background noise, I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. If you hear background noise, I am going to hook up that external mic, but I was able to get a brand new phone, and I'm hoping that was the problem, that you all can hear me clearly and maybe even better than you did with the external mic. So comment below, and then I'm going to sync my laptop while you are doing that, if you can hear me okay. Hello, Mr. Dent. Can you hear me okay? Oh, good. Yay. Thanks, Sandy. Yay. I didn't mind wearing the mic, but it just, it will be nice now not being connected to that. Yay. Good. Hi, Nan. Oh, yay. That makes me happy. Yay. Okay. Missed you today, Allison, at church, but you'll be back soon. All right. I'm almost there, girls.
That makes me happy.
And guys, there we go. All right. So like I said, yesterday was World Card Making Day, and it was a lot of fun. I love being down in my stamp room and just not having to do the work. I'll we were given the measurements and the products that they were going to be using. If you wanted to, you could stamp along with them, or you could just watch. It was a lot of fun, and I did learn some stuff. So I'm going to flip my camera around, and then I'm going to show you the cards that I made. So hold on one second. There we go. Okay. Before I get started, this is my website, and this is the host code that I currently have going. If you're placing an order and your order is under $150, please use this code, and that helps me out. If it's over $150, do not use this code, because I want you to get the Stampin' Rewards, and I'm going to be talking about placing orders in just a little bit. So, but before I get started, I want to show you the cards that we made for World Card Making Day. So this one was done with Cottage Rose stamp set and dies. Isn't it pretty? We stamped in Memento Black and then colored in with, I know, Flirty Flamingo and Daffodil Delight. There's some crumb cake in there. As far as the dies, can you see? These are dies. I colored those beautiful iridescent pearls with Flirty Flamingo. That's why they're that pretty pink. There's a little bit of crumb cake ink there. Anyway, this one was my favorite. It's very elegant. And then this one was done with the Cottage Wreath bundle. So we used the dies, and we used shimmery white paper, cardstock, and then we used watercolor brushes, and took our ink, I took a re-inker, and then colored in that white, shimmery white, to make it different tones of, I believe it was Old Olive. And then they used Flirty Flamingo. I decided that was a little too pink. I'm more of a traditional. This one is, I used the Real Red re-inker, and then I made mine a Merry Christmas card. And then there's some of those very beautiful pearls that I'm in love with. So those were two of the cards. The other card that we made was with the welcoming, oh gosh, it's the new door stamp set. And I did not have that one, so these were my two cards. But I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun crafting. Next year, I'm thinking about, World Card Making Day, they've been doing it for a long time. And next year, I'm hoping on, I think it's always the first Saturday in October, that maybe I'll do an event up at Zion. And if they do it the same way where it's virtually, but we can watch, because that would be a whole lot of fun if I could gather some of my friends, my Stampin' friends, to come, and we would watch Stampin' Up put on a virtual event, and we could watch it on that big screen that Stampin' Up has. So let's hope that they do that. The next thing I want to tell you about, it has to do with placing orders. So they announced yesterday that on Tuesday, October 4th, we're having a 24-hour free shipping sale. Your order does have to be $75 or more, but anytime we can take advantage of free shipping, oh my goodness, girls, that can be a huge savings. But like I said, the order does have to be $75, and it is only a 24-hour sale, only on Tuesday, October 4th. So, if you would need me to place an order, or you are wanting to go online to my website and place an order, take advantage of the free shipping. So thank you, Jill. Warm welcome. And I noticed you did have that. So your card turned out adorable. Adorable. All right. The next thing I want to tell you about is I'm very excited because Stampin' Up has continued to come out with more and more kits. This is the first time that they are doing, it's called, I think it's called the birthday card kit. I'm excited because I've needed something like this for a while. This is like an organizer that you would be able to, stamp your cards. Like, let's say you have, 4 November birthdays. You would, this would be that type of organizer, or monthly organizer, where you could have your cards ready to go and stamped ahead of time. I need all the help I can get when it comes to that. These are even 2 different sets of cards that come with the kit, and the kit is $25. So I believe that is available also on October 4th. Thanks, Jan. I think that will be fun to do an event like that where we all participate together but watch it virtually. The last promotion that they talked about or they announced yesterday was that starting October 4th, they're having a new starter kit promotion where you can join my team for $99, but you get, I don't know if you all can see that, $155 worth of product. That's $25 more than usual. So, or no, is it, let's see, 30, is it 20? Nope, $30 more than usual. So $99, you get to pick whatever you want, and it is for October 4th through the month, so through October 31st. So you'll hear me talking about that. Hello, Sandy. Thanks for tuning in. That's a great deal. Great deal. I'm very excited that Stampin' Up! Is having both a free shipping, oh my goodness, on Tuesday, and a new join promotion. All right, I want you to take a look at this. Now, I want you all know this goes through the month of December, right? And there are still some things in here that, well, there are things that I've purchased that I haven't played with. And the first card that I'm going to show you tonight, the inspiration came from the front of our catalog. See this? So here's the card we're going to be making tonight. One of the cards. Do you love it? I've had a couple of customers ask me, hey, Karen, about this card and how it's made. And so tonight I kind of tweaked a couple things and made it my own. You can see the words right here are different than Season's Greetings, but it really is easy to do. This is definitely, hello, Joan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This is really an easy card to make. Now, it also is a card that I would consider being, oh, very sparkly, yeah. I would consider it being like, I would not be able to make, 50 of these because there are some steps to it, but, and also it has a lot of embellishments, but I could make, 10 of these I could make more, but if I had more time, but it's definitely a special card for some special people. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you the inside. I think I'm really happy with the way it turned out. So always remember that with our catalogs, whether it is the mini catalogs or the annual catalogs, you can get your inspiration from, the samples, and maybe you don't have all the supplies like me to make it exact, but you can certainly, I don't know if tweaking is the right word, change it up a little bit to make it your own. So I'm going to show you the card kit. And yeah, Allison, I have made some cards with some puppies and some kitties on it. All right, I'm going to set this to the side. Here's the card kit. I used, the card base is Cherry Cobbler, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I realize I did not score it, but I can do that. All right, and then the next piece is, this is from the coordinating DSP. And I should know it. I'm going to have to look it up. Or if somebody knows it, please help me. This is 4 by 5 1/4. You need a little scrap, which I cut out. It's 1 by 3 3/4. That's for the label that's on the front. For the inside, 3 3/4 by 5. And then I used a piece of, this is the coordinating DSP, which I'm gonna look it up if we can't think of the name of it. 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. And this piece is for the, it goes behind the trees. It's 1 by 5 1/4. And let's see, now I'm going to show you the pieces I used for the trees. 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. So you need 3 of these. And then here we go, 2 3/4. Did I say it? 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. So these are our tree pieces, 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. And then behind the dark one, this is brushed metallic, 2 3/4 by 4 1/2. And then the last little one is, thanks Lynn, Lights Aglow. Yeah, I think that's right. 1 1/2 by 2. And this is for the stars that are at the top of the tree. Trees. Let's see, I can look right here. Oops, wrong one. Lights Aglow. Lynn Zerby is the winner. So this is the DSP. Oh, and I'm being silly. It's on page 30 and 31 of the, and there is a lot of coordinating products that go with it. There's Christmas lights. That's the stamp set, or the die, Christmas lights, and the die set that I use today. I'm thinking I might have to have Brightest Glow. There's Brightest Glow stamp set and the Brightest Glow bundle, but these festive pearls we're going to use tonight, they come in cherry cobbler, soft succulent, silver and gold. And then this ribbon, I didn't have that, but I'm going to have to order it now because it's so pretty. And this is golden vanilla. And then I don't have this yet, the glimmer paper, but I did just get festive foils. And then the Lights of Glow, it's 6 by 6. And I'll show you really quick. This was interesting to me. I guess because of it being lights, you know, Lights Aglow, the black. So there's like a bokeh background and then gold. I don't know if I guess they're stars, or they could be snowflakes maybe. The nice thing about this paper, though, I do love black and white, or black and vanilla, mainly black and white, but see, you can use this after Christmas is over. I love that Stampin' Up! Does that. There you can see those trees, and that's Evening Evergreen. There's Soft Succulent, the bokeh, and then look, these cute little frames. There's the piece I use. Love this one. It's like vanilla with snowflakes on it. And then the other side has the, so it would be easy to cut a tree out of this and have that just as your your decoration. There's that one. That looks like a tree, kind of. Let's see, we did that. No, we didn't do that one. There's another one. And then black bokeh dots. That one we did. That one I'm going to use on the frame. And then this one in pretty red. So this one you could use, I can see using a lot of this after Christmas is over. And there's some red cherry cobbler frames. And then this sweet piece. This is a pretty one too. They're all very pretty, but all right, let me not get my pieces of DSP. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and we will get started. Let's see, I'm going to bring in my scoreboard. Just because I didn't score it earlier. So I love this thing, and it sits, as you can see, I was able to reach right around my table and get it. So this is our scoreboard, Simply Scored Scoring Tool, it's called. So it's, I'm going to score at 4 1/4. yesterday they did have a discussion on which way your score should go. I usually, for a long time, you know, I wasn't sure. This is the valley side, but yeah, recently I was listening to, I think, Jackie Bullhoy's, she's Clump and Stamper, and she said to make the bump up. So the little mountainside on the outside. So that's what I've been doing lately, but for years I did it the opposite way. Now, this piece I took and I used my stitch rectangle die, one of them, and I cut out the center of this. So do you see? That was easy, right? So stitch rectangle dies if you're interested in making this card. And I think the first thing I did was I took the vanilla piece that has like the snowflake look on it, and I put this down pretty much in the middle of the card. And then I took the frame. So wasn't that easy? That's just take that. I think it's one of the mediums. That doesn't help you all very much. But to create a frame, doesn't that look cute? And I can see like putting so many different little things in here. It was so easy to do. I never would have done that had I not paid attention or tried to figure out the front sample on the mini catalog. So there's that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take, now this is brushed metallic gold. I think they use the distressed gold that's in the mini catalog, but this is what I had. And it kind of goes about maybe ½ inch up. And then, let me pull these pieces aside. I've cut out the trees so you all don't have to watch me cut them out with my machine. So with the dark one, I think you can probably see how there's kind of holes in it? That's what the die did. So I'm going to glue this together with my, thanks Allison. I'm going to glue this together with my multi-purpose glue. And I think I just did, oh, that came out really quick. I just did dots kind of all over. I was talking with, I have a new customer, and she was having so much difficulty with the Stampin' Seal at class. I let her borrow it. She's a new customer, and she was getting discouraged, and so we switched her to the multi-purpose glue, and it was like a weight lifted off of her. She immediately was like, I can do this. So she placed her order this week to get all like the basics, I guess you would say, to get started. And she ordered herself a bottle of glue. It made me so happy, because at some point, I know there is like a learning curve to our Stampin' Seal, and I'm going to lay that on top so it kind of grabs it. So anyway, I was feeling like she was going to, give up and maybe not come to class. And she when we switched her over to the Tombow glue, it was like, oh. So that made me really happy that we have many options with our adhesives. Thank goodness, right? Okay, there's the, oh, and you know what? Oh, that makes me kind of sad. Look, girls, I didn't pay attention. When I cut this out, I was trying to get the most out of my paper, and my little Carlin is going in the wrong direction. Well, boo. Let's see. And now, I don't see my... Isn't that lovely? I only see two trees. Did it get mixed up in this? No. Talk amongst yourselves, girls. Hold on. I think I might have left it over here by my machine. Well, I am just going to go on with the show. Where is it? All right. Could have made one of them. We're going to pretend this is... I swear I cut it out. I cut it out. Okay. It'll turn up. You know, it's probably like in my feet or something. Okay. So envision that there is a third one right here. Like this one. This one I popped up on dimensionals. It's going to turn up as soon as I turn the recording off. I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Oh, thank you. There must be, it's here. I know I made sure. It's just like when I was cleaning, that's the problem, girls, because you know, my desk doesn't look like this when or my table, when I'm creating. I'm sure many of you can relate, right? And so I clean it up before I go live, and that's what happens. All right, for this one, oh look, and there's only, they're here someplace. There's a third star. Okay, I'm gonna take a little dot of glue. The show must go on. So this was just, as you can see, cut out with a tiny little scrap of brushed gold, brushed metallic, and it fits so nicely up on there on the top. And then I'm going to bring in my stamp Peace to You at Christmas. I found the other star, but I don't need it. This die is from the holly. It's what I've been using, the Boughs of Holly. I love that little label. So, hi, Paula. Hi. Oh my goodness. This is what you get. Okay. Peace to You at Christmas comes from the stamp set Peace to You. Ta-da. Awesome font. And then I think I'm just going to set that to the side. This, the little trick that I did with the label is we're going to take and only put one dimensional on it. On one side of it. So it's going to, because I've got this popped up, and then I'm going to put just a dot of glue so it adheres to that middle tree. And then the fun part is bringing in the festive pearls. So Brenda, since you're watching, you're going to be amazed at how many I used. I think I used 6 on each on each tree, 6 embellishments. Who's going to notice that the garland is upside down? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. These are like, there's the gold, the silver, soft succulent, and is it cherry cobbler? Okay, on this one, I use the cherry cobbler, just like on the sample, on the mini catalog. And then for this one, I use silver and gold. Oh, and you know what? Look, up at the top, forgot this little part. I added these little, oh, that little star's got to be straight. I added the little pearls, a gold pearl in the middle of each of them. Then, let's see, on the inside, I brought out the stamp set, which I've had. Christmas to remember. Now, this is in the annual catalog, so take a look at it. Merry Christmas, Season's Greetings, Merry. This is the one I'm using. Love and joy come to you, and may it last the whole year through. I felt like since Christmas was mentioned on the front, it's okay. I can write, I guess, Merry Christmas on the inside. So inking it up. And that's crooked. Imagine that. We're going to flip it over and I'm going to pay more attention. That's better. And then in the Christmas lights, this is the stamp set that coordinates with it. Look at, I wanted something for the inside to go in, with the verse. So I brought in Evening Evergreen and this adorable little tree that coordinates with it. So on the Christmas lights, there's the tree with the lights, and then there's stars, I guess garland, and then this like little polka dotty one. But then look, I love snowflakes. So look at these. I'm going to be using that on the card, maybe next week. So this I inked up and put right there. Adorable. Oh, and then I also want to remind you to stamp on your envelopes. I think this is adorable. One there. Isn't that fun? All right, my envelope is ready. I just need to put this and find the other tree. There we go. So, what do you think? Lovely. I love this. And like I said, not my own idea, totally inspired by the sample that was, on the front. I did want to show you the, on the sample, or on the mini catalog, they had ribbon here. And I just, I'm more of a simple kind of stamper. I tried using, I had some very pretty vanilla ribbon. Let's see if I put it away, but I have some very pretty simple, here it is. Doesn't have gold in it, but I just thought it was too much. They have a double bow on theirs, and I don't know. I'm more of like sweet and simple, but they do have a very pretty out of that gold and vanilla ribbon. So, so if you would like, you can put a ribbon behind here. So that's our first card. I'm going to set this back in here. And then our second card, I said, was a fall card. So I enjoyed making cards with the rustic pumpkin. And what else have I done? I've done a Halloween card. So I still want to do, before I go, gung-ho on all Christmas cards, since it's just the beginning of October, I decided I want to make a couple more fall cards, but I wasn't really, feeling the pumpkin. So I want to show you what I came up with. The stamp set that I'm using is Nature's Harvest, and it is in the annual catalog, the big catalog. It's on page 68. So I've had this since, oh, gold, you're right, Jill, gold thread would be pretty on that instead of like the ribbon. It just felt like it was too bulky, but you're right, gold thread would be very pretty and simple. So the Nature's Harvest stamp set does come with harvest, they have coordinating dies, the harvest dies. I was thinking about using them, and then I just ended up going simple tonight. So there is the card that I came up with. You can see that I've used the main stamp from Nature's Harvest. And then here's our Gingham Cottage DSP that's in that big pack. And again, I'm showing my, like I definitely am a simple stamper, but I almost, I was going to add some rhinestones, some embellishments on this, and I just like the simplicity of it. So this says, a reminder to never forget how much you mean to me and so many others. And then this is another stamp in that set. So I'm going to show you really quickly the kit, which is, oh, thank you, Paula. We're going to use crumb cake. This is 4 1/4 by 11, and you're going to score it at 5 1/2. Then you're going to take, this is Cajun Craze. I've never used so much Cajun Craze, girls. This is 4 by 5 1/4. And then there's that Gingham Cottage DSP. That's that 12 by 12 pack. That's amazing, especially if you love gingham. 3 3/4 by 5. And then let's see, the inside 3 3/4 by 5 to stamp on. This is the piece that you are going to stamp the, I think we call those cone flowers, 2 1/2 by 4. And they come in all different colors. And then this is the layer behind it, 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then, of course, your vanilla, medium vanilla envelope. I used, let's see, I used Memento ink and also Cajun Craze. So I'm just going to share a couple of tips, and then we're going to get stamping. So I know some of you have said, I like to color, but it just never comes out the way yours does, Kim. Which I laugh at that because I am, I say this all the time. I did not take enough art classes. I wish I would have, because I so enjoy coloring now, especially with the alcohol blends. So when you feel like you are not, your stuff isn't coming out, one of the things that I can tell you to do, which sounds old-fashioned, but it is to practice, which I have done. And then the more you practice, the easier it becomes. And I watched, by practicing and picking up tips from other demonstrators, I have, I think I wing it, but I definitely enjoy the process, and it's like therapy to me. So when I'm stamping and coloring with my blends, it just, I don't know, it relaxes me, and I feel like I could do it, excuse me, all day long. So don't give up, you girls who say you can't color. You can color, you just need to practice a little bit. All right, taking the cone flower, and you can see, I don't know, maybe I was off camera. I like to take the ink pad on many stamps, usually the larger ones especially, and ink it up with the ink pad to the stamp. That way I know for sure I'm getting all of it covered. This is such a beautiful stamp. Thank you, Allison. I just am amazed, like the detail in that is beautiful by itself, don't you think? Okay, I'm going to cover up my Memento, And I'm going to bring in, the first thing I'm going to bring in is I use dark So Saffron. Now this was one of the tips that they shared yesterday. And I have, when I first started coloring with them, with the blends, the Stampin' Blends, like I would take and I would do light So Saffron and then dark So Saffron. Or if it was, pumpkin pie, I would use light pumpkin pie and then dark pumpkin pie. But one of the things that they emphasized yesterday was it's okay, which this sounds silly, see me not paying attention in art classes. You want to blend different colors. So I knew I wanted to use the Gingham Cottage DSP. So I knew I wanted to pull in some pumpkin pie tones. So this is where I did it. And I'm using the blends. If you're new to watching me, the blends come with two different tips. There is a bullet point, some people call that, or there's also a brush tip. And I go back and forth. So I'm using the bullet point tonight. So I'm just going to take this and add a little bit of color right at the top of the leaves, like that. Then I'm going to go in with some dark pumpkin pie. And add a little bit of that. And then I'm going to go back over it with the dark So Saffron. The beauty of these alcohol markers or the blends is that you don't want those brush strokes to show. You want it to just all bleed. So it looks like you want them all to bleed together. Like you don't want to see lines. So that's the point of like going back over it with the dark So Saffron. Okay, so there's where it is so far. And then we're going to take light Cajun Craze. And I'm going to put up at the top just a little area like that. And then I'm going to go dark on the bottom. And then for my stems, I'm going to do light Old Olive. And I'm only going to show you like one flower tonight, kind of like I did last week. Here, I'll do one. Do one leaf. So for the stems and the leaves, I brought in light Old Olive. This is dark old, oh no, sorry, I used dark Old Olive next. And then Stampin' Up! Does the work for us. Like on the stamp, you can see there's kind of like some veins, we'll call them. So I just went over the veins with the dark Old Olive, and now I'm gonna blend it out with the light Old Olive. And the other tip I want to share with you is, can you see, like, I'm only working like in one area, like to get the alcohol blends to blend correctly, the tip is you only do like one, I didn't do all three of these flowers and then go back and do in So Saffron and then go back in and do pumpkin pie to all three, because it blends easier or better, I guess you could say, when you're just doing little areas at a time. Does that make sense to everyone? And then the last color, I just decided to add a little bit more because I was playing. I added light Mossy Meadow just to add another color. Okay, Jill, the colors are the yellow is dark So Saffron, and then light pumpkin pie and dark pumpkin pie. And then for the cone part of it, I guess, I used light Cajun craze at the top and dark Cajun craze at the bottom. And then for the stems and the leaves, I've used light old olive, dark old olive, and light mossy meadow. But the nice part, I think we can, you know, that I've heard other demonstrators or stampers say, the Stampin' Up really does the work, kind of helps us when you're not sure. You can, you know, just remember when you had that, when you got to like 5th and 6th grade and you were coloring with that brand new box of Crayola crayons and how you would like go in with the light color and then you would trace the detail lines with the dark color. That's exactly what I'm doing with the blends. All right, so through the magic of the internet, there's one that's finished. While wet. Yeah, it kind of like while they're wet, or yes, that's definitely the idea, Jill, that you want to blend those colors while they are wet. Like you would only do like one flower, one top of a flower, or do, like you could see with the stems, it's a little bit different, but my tip is that you would never like color the whole thing and then go back over like with the darker color, because it blends better, like you said, if it's wet. So I'm going to take now my finished. I love this. I think it's so pretty. And then, oh, here's the other tip. You always want to have something protecting your surface underneath. Don't color, you know, straight like on your dining room table. Would be bad news. Yes, blends better while wet. You're right. So, like I said earlier, I had a bunch of embellishments that I thought could go with it, and then I just like the simplicity of this. I love blends. I love when they come out with new colors of blends. All right, there's that ready. That's ready. Okay, now I'm going to take, here's my Cajun Craze and my Gingham Cottage DSP. The black and white's fun, isn't it? So smart that they do both sides. On most of our DSP, it's two-sided. There we go. And then on the inside, oh no, we're gonna do this next. Okay, there, I'm gonna show you that again. See my valley from the score? So let me know how you all, do you do the bump up or do you the valley up? I don't see my bone folder. Oh, there it is. I couldn't find my bone folder. It's so clean that I can't find things. Oh. So it would be easy to make a bunch of these, and you could use them for just thinking of you or birthday. Let's see, I'm going to pull in Cajun Craze. Get well. This is a sweet little stamp too. And you know what? I think I'm going to stamp this on my envelope, so let me set it aside. How about that? And, oh, now I need my verse. I'm reminded to never forget how much you mean to me and to so many others. I know exactly who I'm going to send this to. Isn't the font beautiful? It also has sending healing thoughts. May nature's beauty bring peace to your soul. Thank you and good luck. And then this, I'm not sure. That's another one that I would probably call the blob. All right, we're going to put this on the inside. And we are done. There's that. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in tonight. If you have any questions about the free shipping event on Tuesday, remember it's only on Tuesday, 24 hours. Take advantage of it. You could really save some money. And then if you're interested, if you're watching and you'd like more information about joining my team, remember you can choose during the starting on Tuesday, $155 of product for $99. It ships to you absolutely free. You automatically get a 20% discount on all of your orders, and then it goes up from there. You get to be on my team, which is we're the St. Louis Card Fan Girls, although we do have a long distance. Kathy, my team member in North Dakota. So I'm trying, Kathy, just to say Card Fan Girls, which has to do with the St. Louis Cardinals who lost today. It was a sad day, but that's kind of how it all came about. The St. Louis, I guess way back when we had AOL, my email address was, I think it was St. Louis Card Fan, and then it kind of evolved when I started stamping. Oh, yay, Shirley. I'm glad you found me. Anyway, back to the whole, if you have any questions, if you would like me to place an order for you on Tuesday, it's got to be at least $75 to get the free shipping, but well worth it if, like I said, you can really save some bucks. So, contact me if you need me to. Have a wonderful week. God's blessings. Bye-bye.